How y'all doing today? It's another short, brief history lesson from Dr. Long. I'm proud to present my talks of history with y'all. Today we're going to be talking about a special guy. Sometimes you meet people in this life that have impact. And Dr. Carter G. Woodson has done that for me. A lot of people don't know he's the father of Black History Month, Mr. Woodson. He was born on December 19, 1875 in New Canaan, Virginia. He attended, I think, Frederick Douglass High School in Virginia as well. Mr. Woodson is the second African-American ever to get his PhD from Harvard in 1912. But his first degree, and I'm sorry, I'm still getting better at these videos, so just work with me, was a bachelor's in English literature from Berea, our own truly Berea College in 1903. And he didn't finish it at the school. He did it over the mail. He did it through the mail while he was in Chicago. He also has a master's in European history from the University of Chicago in 1907. He also taught history in the Philippines. He taught English in the Philippines. Him and Mary McLeod Bethune would start the Negro History Bulletin in 1926, advocating to college students, high school students, elementary, about Black history. But also, he started his own organization, the Association of the Study of Life of African American History, in 1915. So there's power in that, you know. He started it in Chicago, but he incorporated it in Washington, D.C. Dr. Carter G. Woodson would publish The Miseducation of a Negro in 1933. It's sold probably way more than this, but at that time, it sold over 1 million copies. Dr. Carter G. Woodson was also a guy. He never had a wife, never was married, never had children. He was so dedicated to his work. He always was reading. If you see a picture of him, even if you go in Berea College, or if you go and just into the National Museum of African American History and Culture, or if you go in specific places where he's talked about, even at his home in Washington, D.C., the Carter G. Woodson home, you'll see a picture of him just leaning. He has books. And that's just important because you could tell how much he wanted us to know our history and to know the true history. He wrote many articles and books about Black history, published it. He spent his life just dedicated to our history. And it always amuses me that people don't really know about him. But that is my role as an educator, historian, writer, to educate you about him. Black History Week, which it was in 1926, later became Black History Month in 1976. Even though I think Black history is every day. Black history is every day. Without us, there is no America. But we owe it to him. Our gratitude and our dignity is to him for giving us a month. He would eventually pass away on April 3rd, 1950, at the age of 75, in his sleep, in his home. But his legacy lives on in us. And as we continue to be alive and to do our things, let us not forget where we come from. We come from a lineage of greatness. We are greatness. Every day we walk, every day we talk, our ancestors are looking at us and they're asking, are we getting it done? Are we, we have to make our ancestors proud of what we do, who we are. We're a powerful people. We must not forget. African Americans have long fought 400 years and beyond in this country. We have fought for education. We have fought for voting. We have fought for all that. History is that key that I just think unlocks those doors for us. So I just, I believe history is something that we must cherish, we must hold, must embrace with all our hearts. You don't have to necessarily like history, but just love yourself. Because history teaches you about yourself in ways that are not talked about. And I know a lot of people like, this kid, Robert, he's doing this, he's just talking about history. But I know I'm going to change the world. And I need y'all to keep watching out for these videos and keep subscribing. I am doing one on Monday about MLK. I'm going to go deeper into that, hopefully. And hopefully I can do some little bit of research But thank you for subscribing to my video today, and continue to tell your friends to subscribe to Robert Long 18. Thank you for all your hard work. Appreciate y'all. Have a wonderful day.